All right, so unless you live under a rock, you probably have noticed the interest rates here in Northern Virginia and of course the country have gone up when it comes to mortgages, and they are hovering around 7.25% and 7.5 at the time of this video. Now, one thing I do want you to keep in mind, depending on your credit score, you can definitely still get in the sixes, and it is expected that in the next 2 to 4 years, the rate should be back down into the mid fives. But how is this affecting our local market here in the DMV or Northern Virginia region? Well, I decided to go back and pull last month's stats, which would be March of 2024, and see how things were looking, because they were already kind of in the sevens at that point about 30 days ago. What I can tell you now is that what I'm seeing is things have slowed down a little bit, but there still is just not much inventory. I'm still seeing multiple offers. People are having to bid up. And like I said, this lack of inventory is really hurting the market. And in Northern Virginia, there's not much more land going around, and it's pushing a lot of the building out further west. Let's go dive into each county. As always, I'm gonna link in the chapters if you wanna skip to your county and kind of just look at it. But do me a huge favor, if you are thinking about buying or selling a home here in Northern Virginia or anywhere in the country for that matter, definitely text me at the number below. Shoot me an email, info@colganteam.com. You know that I know Northern Virginia. We have over 5 to 10 million viewers on any given month watching my local Instagram, where I talk about all things Northern Virginia, real estate, and of course, Washington, D.C. as well. So let's talk about the first county that I'm gonna get into is Warren County, which would be like Front Royal, Linden, maybe like the Winchester area. Well, that's more Frederick, but let's talk about Warren County, right? So new listings are up 40%. So there's more listings coming on. This is a little bit further out, obviously, than Northern Virginia. Pendings are up 14%. Closed sales, though, are down 24%. Now, one thing I like to look at some of these outlier counties is, are things moving slower or faster? Because if they're moving faster, that means a lot more people are moving out to the further out suburbs. If they're a little bit slower, that means people are kind of staying in this Northern Virginia area. Median sold price for the month is $410,000. Year to date is $390,000. So it's actually up around 2.5%. Active listings, they're about at their 5-year average, which is about 91. Let's look at that. Days on market is 43 days on market. So it is still taking time in this Front Royal and Linden area for houses to sell. And then people are getting on average about 99.1% of asking price. So what I'm seeing out in those areas is people are still moving out there, but they prefer to be a little bit closer into DC or Fairfax or Northern Virginia, but still hot markets. Definitely still a little bit of the Airbnb second home markets as well. But I do think some people out in those areas are swinging for the fences and really overpricing their houses, which is slowing down the market a little bit. But let's go ahead and check out the next county, which would be Stafford County. All right, so we talk about Stafford County. We know 95 was just expanded with the new hot lanes, and that kind of pushed some of the traffic a little further south down towards Fredericksburg. So Stafford, you're talking Stafford area, Fredericksburg, all kinds of different areas. New listings are down 15% from 2023 of last year. New pendings are up 12%. Closed sales are down 28%, but the median sold price is $522,000, which is up actually 9.8% year over year. So the market there has definitely significantly improved. Prices are still rising in the Fredericksburg area. 5-year average of 182 active listings. It's below their 5-year average. And then days on market's a little under 30 days, which kind of surprises me. So putting your house on the market in that Stafford, Fredericksburg area, still taking a little bit longer to sell. One thing though to keep in mind when I tell people about the Stafford area, some of those houses can get far back in the back areas, like not near shopping centers and all that. It's such a big county. And then people are getting 99.9% of the asking price. So pretty much people are getting what they want. Now, what I'm seeing in this new market that we're in now is you still are not getting people's closing costs paid and things like that. But let's check out now Fauquier County. All right, so we're still kind of out in these like a little bit outer suburbs of Northern Virginia. Fauquier County, popular area. Warrenton is definitely popular. Marshall, Virginia's got a lot of building going on. By the way, if you're thinking about buying a home or even selling a home here in the DMV, definitely check me out at info@colganteam.com or shoot me a text. You got my number below. All my buyers and sellers mainly come from YouTube or Instagram, but in active listings, new listings, there's only 87 listed last month. 92 pendings, but pendings are actually up 30%. Closed sales are down 14%. But look at this, median sold price $552,000, which is actually up 11% year over year. and then 111 active listings, which is, below their 5-year average. So when you're talking about 5 years, you're talking before like the COVID and the pandemic and all that a little bit. But average days on market's 48. So things in Fauquier are taking a little bit longer to sell, and 99% of asking price. So most people are kind of getting what they want. It is taking a little bit longer. When you get out towards like a Bealton or things like that, houses do tend to sell a little bit slower, summered up compared to like a Warrenton and all that. But now that we're kind of moving a little bit closer into Northern Virginia, I want to kind of see how those stats look. So first, let's take a look at, well, you know what? I'm lying to you. I'm still kind of further out. One other area, because there's so much new construction, is Culpeper County. A lot of people lately on Instagram have been asking me about it. So new listings, 22% up. So there's more new listings, 66. Pendings are up 40%. Closed sales are up 22% to 43. There's a couple new Ryan home subdivisions. I'll link those in the description below that I've done videos on that are really popular, but medium sold price is down. So prices are trending downwards a little bit in Culpeper. I think what's going on in Culpeper, that's kind of a far commute from Ashburn, Gainesville, Haymarket, Bristow. 29 isn't a popular road. And then, like I said, there are some new construction neighborhoods that are probably pushing prices down a little bit. Active listings above their 5-year average. And then average days on market, 33 days, and people are getting 97% of asking. Because you can see this has been the lowest out of any we had. So people on average are having to give up 3% of their asking price. So say it's a $500,000 house, you're talking $15,000. So that is a lot of money. So things are a little bit slower in Culpeper, which kind of shocks me, but it doesn't, not a huge job market there, but definitely a nice area. Now let's talk about where the legend himself lives. Me, of course, Prince William County, which has been one of the more hotter areas. A lot of crazy things going on here with all the new data centers, which really put a stop on any new construction building out here. I don't even know there's going to be any more new houses getting built out here in Prince William County. But new listings are down 12%, 438. Pendings are up 3%. Closed sales are down 12%. Medium sold price is up 11% to 580,000. So I remember when it was like 300 in Prince William County. Active listings is almost at a 5-year low, 273. That houses are taking 17 days on average to sell. And then people are getting 101.5% of asking price. So people are definitely getting what they want. I have several buyers looking in Haymarket, Gainesville, Bristow, Manassas, Woodbridge, and it has been really hard to find them a house. We just had 2 YouTube viewers close over in Dominion Valley, and one of those I had to find off market by us cold calling, and then one of those, was one of my YouTube people that we really got in a bidding war, but it's a beautiful place that she got. So definitely keep that in mind. Prince William County is definitely a hot market, especially since they widened 66 and did all the road changes, but a lot of people are wanting to move over to Haymarket, Gainesville, especially with the new high school, and Woodbridge. You also have a lot of new subdivisions and all that coming in as well. Let's check out the big one. Fairfax County just did a video with the awesome Fairfax County Police. We went and shot it. They had a whole recruiting thing, and I came out. They asked me to do a video for them. Definitely check that out. Comment, please. They are a great police force, and they're looking to add some new police officers. Fairfax has got to be one of the hottest real estate markets in all of the United States. New listings are down, so there's only 1,000 new properties listed. New pendings were up though, 2% to 1,147, but closings are down to only 818. And Fairfax is a huge county. You're talking over 1 million people. But look at that. Medium sold price is up 12% to 740,000. So Fairfax is really starting to get way up there. And there's not really any cheap areas anymore, right? Active listings is almost at their 5-year low, 827. And then look at that. Average days on market, only 14 days. And then people are getting 102.6% of their asking prices. A lot of areas that I'm seeing people want to go to is Herndon, and then of course Reston and Centerville, pretty much anywhere in Fairfax. Falls Church has also been very popular, so definitely keep that in mind. If you're looking to buy in Fairfax, we have a lot of buyers there as well and sellers. We can definitely help you with that. But Fairfax, one of the most popular counties in all of the United States, tons of jobs and opportunities, all kinds of different things going on there. Let's check out Loudoun County. Obviously, Loudoun is super popular. I have a ton of viewers from Loudoun County that watch this YouTube and my Instagram. New listings down 10%, 446. New pendings down 6% to 432. Closed sales are down 355. But look at that, medium sold price up 4% to 750,000. So things are getting a little bit slower in Loudoun, but I mean, that's still, you talk 2 to 3% is a good market, like that's a normal market. You're not supposed to see 10 to 20%. Active listings, they are 419 at their 5-year average. Average days on market, 14 days. So, you know, that's pretty good. Like, it's only taken 2 weeks to sell a house, and you can figure most houses in Loudoun County are getting close to $1 million. And then people are getting 101.4% of asking. So again, we're seeing that above asking price going for it. So a lot of people are overpaying what the list price is, and that's just common right now in this market. What do you guys think about that? Is that crazy? We're seeing a lot of people waive contingencies, waive appraisals, all kinds of different things. Now let's check out Arlington and Alexandria. Alexandria, you know, they lost to Wizards Arena. I don't know how much of a big blow that really was, to be honest. I was a little skeptical it would even happen, but new listings are down 8%, new pendings are up 3%, closed sales are down 16%. Medium sold price is up 5% to 702,000. They are at their 5-year low on active listings, so only 130 active listings. They are at their 5-year low for days on market, so only an average of 13 days, and then people are getting 101.3% of asking price. So Alexandria is a really hot market. Some reason lately, which I really love, we've had a ton of YouTube viewers buy townhomes in Alexandria, and it has been really difficult. We had people pay above asking. It's really hard to find a place in there. A lot of people love Alexandria. They love being close to DC. And then, of course, you're also close to National Harbor and Maryland. So all kinds of different things there. Then let's check out Arlington, which would be the last one. New listings are down, so only down 16%. New pendings are down 5%. Closed sales are down 10%. But then medium sold price is up 10% to 717,000. Active listings, they are almost at their 5-year low to 224. Days on market, 27 days, so a little bit slower than Alexandria. And then people are getting 100.6% of asking price. So Arlington is obviously a hot market as well. What I see in Arlington, you know, there's so many different pricing variables. Of course, you have high-rise condos to single families that can be millions, to big townhomes that can be in the millions. It's definitely a unique market. So things have not changed much, even with these interest rates at 7.5% so far. What will be interesting to see as the summer comes around and people go on vacation, will that slow down the market here in Northern Virginia, which usually happens? That's what I'm really looking for, but there's just not much for sale. Most of my sellers that are moving have to move, or their family's outgrowing it, or God forbid a death, a divorce, those type of situations. So most people have to move. If they're moving, you're not seeing a lot of move-up buyers and all that. But that is a quick rundown of the current Northern Virginia market. Definitely comment below what you guys think, where you guys live as well. If you're thinking about buying or selling, or if you know somebody, definitely hit me up at the number below or shoot me an email, info@colganteam.com.